देवाः पुरुषा पुराणाः तुमस्य विश्वस्य परम निधानम वेत्तासि वेद्यम च परम च धाम त्वया ततं विश्वमनंत रूप। वायु यमः अग्निवर्णः शशांकः प्रजापतिस्त्वं प्रपितामहस्य नमो नमस्तेस्तु सहस्रकृत्वा पुनश्च भूयोऽपि नमो नमस्ते। You are primeval God, the primordial spirit. You are the ultimate shelter of the universe. You are knower, the knowable and supreme abode. The universe is fully pervaded by you, being of infinite forms. You are the God of wind, God of death, God of fire and water also, the moon god and great grandfather of beings. We salute to you thousands of times and again and again. Tomorrow, in last session, I have described about the three types of wisdom, that is to be said, best or superior wisdom, medium wisdom, and bad wisdom. And now in this session, I want to describe the three body types and state of wisdom in them. There are three types of body. One, physical body, and second, subtle body, and third, casual body. And in this session, I will describe the fact and situation of body in these three stages. In the past, it has been said that there are three types of body: physical body, subtle body, and casual body. Thus, there are three stages: awakening stage, dream stage, and sleeping stage. The physical body is related to the waking state. The subtle body is related to the dream state, and casual body is related to the sleep state. A detailed description of these body types and stages is as follows. What is the state of intellect and the types and state of these three bodies of mind? This case is being presented for us its clarification. First, physical body. There are 7 metals or elements: inner human body, marrow, bone, fat ring, meat, blood, skin, and inner skin. Detailed description of these 7 metals is found in Ayurveda text, Ayurveda scriptures, Ayurveda books. The above 7 metals have the basic function in its construction of human body. The human body appears to us in the form of arms, legs, abdomen, back, mouth, head, etc. The human body seen from the above appears to us from the eyes, and the body which appears is to be visible is called physical body. The basic elements of creation of this body are sky, air, fire, water, and earth. They are called Panch Mahabhutas. There are 5 types of elements. The physical body is formed by the mutual connection of the parts of these 5 elements. The subjects of the said Panch Mahabhuta are words, as words touch, form, taste, and smell, respectively. These tanmatras become the subject of the senses. This is because the body is formed only by the 5 elements. In the physical body that appears to us, we can see clearly the senses and senses in it. We can see them clearly. The mind, intellect, and ego do not shine because they are patent. It can also be perceived while remaining latent. Beyond the senses, in the mind, beyond the mind of wisdom, the mind is the master of the senses, and the mind is controlled by the intellect. Therefore, the intellect should be known as the master of the mind. In this way, intelligence is realized in the awakening state. In the intellect knows the mind that and can control it. In this way, in the awakening state, the intellect keeps the mind alert while fully alert and contributes to the human actions being done every moment. Wisdom is unique element in the waking state on which the entire works of man is also based. The power of wisdom that performs the functions of human life smoothly is called Vivek. Then the conscience of the power of the intellect is distorted. Then the human antisocial actions are automatically instilled, and the society tells from that the man has become irrational. You must have understood the importance of wisdom in this awakened state. In this regard, I would like to say these facts clearly, that in the waking state without intelligence, a human being cannot do any work. His entire work is based on functioning of the intellect. There is acceptance of intelligence in whatever human wants to do. No action can be done without in acceptance. Thus, for every task, acceptance of the intellect and its direction is required. As we go to some place, the decision of the path is the intellect itself. Only this wisdom tells that this path is right. Similarly, in the execution of any work, the intellect in the guide. In the awakening state, the activity of intellect and existence can be accepted. And this is a description about physical body. And now I am presenting the description of subtle body or Sukshma Sharir. The second type of human body is the subtle body. It seems to be in dream state. This body consists of following elements: first, mind; second, wisdom; third, ego; fourth, voice; five, hand; sixth, leg; and upastha. or payu and ear, eye, tongue, skin, nose, akash, agni, water, air, earth, pran, apan, udan, saman, vyan, ignorance, which is not true but does not happen, and 25th action, which seems to be happen by in is not real. This is the part of Suchma Sharir or subtle body. Scholars also consider Chit as thinking faculty, the part of body, because in contemplation, this act of contemplation means that it is appropriate or improper, it becomes thoughtful. A person who is suited so to that thinking and also it start working in its self state, it seems. In a dream state, the intellect works like a wakening state. When you feel the feeling having a dream and think about it, the following facts are presented in relation of dream state. Here are some facts in the dream situation. A work of awakening state, a walking with feet. It seems clear that we are following the walking state. There's action of walking with the feel and running away from the feet by getting scared. For this reason, the function is going on. It is clear. Feet do work in dream state. Like the number 2, like the legs, the hands also seem to be functioning in their own state of self. We have work with the hands of awakened state seem to be working in the same and self state as well. Because of this, there is feeling that we hand also works in self state. Third, speech also acts like a awakening state in one's life. We speak, we talk, so is keen in fear. The sleeping person suddenly starts screaming, saying something. This is what we feel in our dream. We say in the voice, for the most part of speech remains calm. Sometimes in conversation of the many dreams is revealed. It is clear from that in self state, the sensory functions also and the rest of functionaries also work according to their respective qualities. Fourth, sense organs also act like the senses in dream state. There is a clear listening of events and interaction with the respective perspective ear. The words of events which occur to us are heard clearly. It is only by listening to the words that we perform the talks of our dream. That is, we give clear answer to them through conversation. In this way, the authority function also works in dream state. Fantastic conception of dreams. Dreaming, the eyes see very clearly. As we can see in the awakening state, in this life, eyes also see distant objects. The function of the eye is not less than in the waking state from I work is done in our basis, atmosphere, situation, events work in same way. There is the same realization as in the waking state. We eat food in the waking state, we have the feeling of eating the same food also in our life. Out our tongue also experiences taste in the same way we as it does in the waking state. Our special thing is that realization of the end of hunger on state food, and this task of ending food is also like the awakened state in one's life. That this description is belong to the about the state of subtle body in dreaming situation. Next, skin feels touch because touch is the quality of skin. The feel of soft things, hot things, hot and cold things, and the environment makes to skin like the waking state. The skin touches functions in the same way as in waking state, and in the same way the qualities of the objects are realized. Next, our nostril feel the smell of the awakened state, that the smell our nostrils can feel the same smell. Even our own life, we do not feel the differences in the experiences of this smell. Feeling the smell of flowers, of fragrant substances, no feel clear appreciation as the unique and the self state. Next, in the dream state, our Panch Mahabhuta as sky, fire, water, air, and earth are the same as in awakened state. The sky appears to be in his dream state and experiences his world. Tanmatras, there is a feeling of fire and there is a feeling of religious warmth. In the same way, there is a feeling of taste in the form of water, and after taking it, thirst is also eliminated in this way. Like the waking state, we feel the form of the word rasa. In the dream state, we feel clearly in the dream state of air and touch this body touch. It's his body touch. The feeling of walking on earth and smell of its body odor are also in our dreams. In the past, it has been described that is the body is formed by the mixture of Panch Mahabhut, and due to coherence in the gross and subtle body, Panch Mahabhut have the same realization as in their awakening state, in a special that the substances made from the five elements seem to be the same in the both the states. Next, there are five types of main. The prana, the human body, which are called pran, apan, udan, byan, saman. Each has a different function on states. This above panch prana also appear to be in a state of self-state, like we feel in our life that we live when our life is going on continuously, and continuously we have this feeling of set here, mind and mechanism. It is necessary to state a fact here that there are 6 types of work of life prana which we realize in the waking state. These works are, and this description is about in dream state, and the next description about vibration means trembling the body.